Slurply derp, my G's. I hope you're doing wonderful. Let's talk about Current today. I have just been playing around with it for the first time ever this weekend. Shout out to Minimal Audio as well for sending me a copy to test out. I really like this synth so far. I'm just going to show you 5 presets that I made with it. I'm dropping them on my Patreon as my monthly pocket rockets that I do. €1 per month, nothing much. But yeah, let's just have a little look at this synth, and I'll play you the 5 sounds that I've come up with. This was the first one I ever made. I was still sort of trying to get used to it, you know. Then I've got the classy crystals. That one is quite good, actually. I've got the barter flex. Ooh, I've actually made some of these on my noise cancelling headphones, and because they're like not as obviously nowhere near as high quality as my Audaz's, so this is actually the first time I've listened to it on these. Wow, it sounds way better now. Ooh, I feel like I'm hearing it for the first time. I made that yesterday. Yesterday? No, on Saturday when I was out, like in a cafe. Ooh, okay, just do it. I need to make them playable with the voicing. I've been a bit lazy with designing them. Basically, I'm just trying to sort of figure out what the hell's going on here. Let's break down this one, because that one was definitely, I think, the coolest one. But the barter flex. Right. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So what I've discovered from using this synth, which is why I like it. As a little brief, like, how can I say? What's the word? My brain is just not working today. A brief overview, not overview. Opinion. I would say like how I would compare it to other synths. It feels to me a little bit like a Vital mixed with a phase plant in a sense, because it has like the sort of simplicity of like a Vital, but you've got the granular generator, which is excellent. Because and the FM is actually really, really sick in this. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, it feels like I like phase plant because of the granular generator. That's like my kind of favorite thing about it. But this has a granular generator, and the synth feels a bit like less daunting to open up. So it's fun. I've been having fun with it. I'm going to keep making more sounds with it. But yeah, let me show you like some of the things that I have learned so far. You've got this play section, which I have not even begun to dive into yet. So my presets, I haven't even used this yet. So I'm going to do that in the future, because I'm still getting my head around like the basics, you know. But obviously once you've tracked your macros, you can do some awesome macro movements with this part, but I've not even used that yet. What I do, the effects, some of them I'm familiar with already from having like the AU plugins in my library already, like the Ripple Phaser and what else is there? Yeah, actually just the Ripple Phaser. The other ones are all new to me, to be fair. What else can I say? So I love the sub section. Someone commented on my little post recently as well, when I said I was testing it out, that the sub. Sorry, I need to do you guys some shout outs, because your like feedback has been like legendary recently. Big up to all my subscribers. Like, I need to do some more individual shout outs, but I just haven't got around to doing it yet. But love all you guys, honestly. Like, the engagement on the channel has been epic recently, and yeah, I'm so happy that we've got our little community going on. So yeah, things I love about Current is, yeah, the sub section is excellent, because you can kind of like, I don't think I did it on this one, maybe I did it on another preset like this one. I basically like mess around with the main wavetable section here, like try and come up with some cool sounds using like the normal kind of generators you've got here, the normal oscillators, and then I'll like high pass them. I'll like put a high pass at like 80 hertz or something, and then I can like whack in my sub over here on like the different sub tab, and like that's obviously they're not going through the high pass. So yeah, it's quite a nice, easy way you can. I mean, you can do this on other synths as well, but it's just cool. I feel like the sub actually sounds like really, really nice and powerful. Like I almost feel like the quality seems like really, really good. Like whenever I like high pass the kind of main wavetables and then add the sub in like underneath, it just feels like super, super powerful. So I really like it. What I've been doing is I've been trying to use, so I've been using the granular generator a lot. If I go back to this other one, yeah, if I turn that one off, for example, this got that kind of almost like a wooden sort of knocking effect on it. And what's excellent is, you know, you've got your normal wavetables, you've got your granular part, so you can add texture, and you've got your sub, so you can do like make sure the low end is nice and powerful. So like it's really nice to have those three things separated, because that like the wavetable is like the whole like mid range of the bass, like sculpting that kind of main part first. You know, using the granular part to add in that like extra flair, and then having the sub to like reinforce the low end. Like this is kind of my workflow anyway when I'm like doing phase plant sound design or stuff like that. So it's cool that they've actually like made that into like the three main like categories, you know. And what I love is I don't think I've even used it over here. Let's go to one of the other ones where I've used it. Yeah, the FM section is excellent because it's super, super easy. Like on phase plant, you have to like drag the output of one into like the phase of another one, and it gets a bit like it just takes long sometimes to do it, you know. It's like you've got to really like be accurate with the little mouse, you know. But over here, you can basically, it's basically already set up. So with this tab over here, you can just choose like what oscillator you want and then select the source. So yeah, what's your favorite sauce? Leave a comment down below. I like barbecue. Yeah, no, you can basically like the granular. For me, it makes sense to use the granular sample to frequency modulate stuff, you know, because that's like I think where you can like inject the texture, like the natural texture, like into the synthetic part of the sound. So that makes sense to me always to like put the granular as the carrier, you know. So like for example over here the oscillator A. If I turn everything off, let's turn the sub off as well. So I've got like somewhere between a square and a sine wave, bit of a weird kind of shape here, right? And if I turn my granular section on here, and then I basically just put the, so from oscillator A, select the granular, and then turn the amount up. Yeah, then I get like that really, really nice granular effect, like multiplying with the wavetable, which is excellent. Let's put the sub back in. And then you can do it again, like I could do it again on the sub if I wanted to, you know, I could give the sub a bit of that granular sound as well. So it's really cool way to like bring cohesion and new like grit into the sound. Really, really easy. It's like already set up for you to do that, you know. Filters are pretty nice as well. I'm going to keep this video short because, like I said, I'm not like giving a whole breakdown of the synth. These are just like the few things I've learned so far and the things that I've enjoyed so far. And I'm going to use it a bit more. And as I go and learn more things, I'm going to just share it with you. So rather than do like one whole breakdown, I'm just going to like come back to you when I've got like some more cool things that I've figured out. But basically, yeah, it's really nice. Like the LFOs down here, I've done. Yeah, I think I've tried to do like an LFO sandwich. I think I've tried to LFO the level of one LFO with another one. Yeah, I've used LFO4 to modulate the level of LFO3, so I've got this more of like funky rhythm. And yeah, so the wavetables are cool to modulate the position. Sounds great when you do that. I like the modes they've got here. Like they have these different shaping and pitching kind of modes where you can like just mess with the waveform quite a lot. They sound really nice. Yeah, that's about it for today. I mean, filter section's pretty self-explanatory, pretty similar to like, I don't know, Vital or Serum, I suppose. Different, you can obviously choose what you want to run through what. And yeah, effects wise, I'm still getting used to how the effects kind of sound. But what's great is they've all got presets. So to be honest, I've just been running through a lot of those for some of the sounds because yeah, there's a lot you can do with the effects section. You know, like the distortion, you have like two different sort of two different colors of distortion, and you kind of blend them together. But yeah, just flicking through the presets for those is quite good for me at the moment while I'm figuring things out. But yeah, just to keep this video short and give you a little overview, those are like the kind of sounds I've come up with so far. Really enjoying it, and really like the way that they've split things up into kind of the workflow that I enjoy anyway, which is like wavetables, granular bits, sub separately, nice and powerful, and then yeah, this tab is excellent where you can just easily FM things into each other, and yeah, sounding good so far. So yeah, if you're on Patreon, feel free to enjoy those. What I've done on this one is I've tried to like the granular. Oh yeah, one more thing. Yeah, with the granular section, I'm still kind of figuring that out as well. But you can it's basically got a rate here where you can get a fairly accurate rhythm going on, and then I'm basically trying to almost create like a movement in the wavetables with like the LFOs, and then try to sort of match the same movement within the granular section. That's kind of what I do a lot in my phase plant sound design as well. And so kind of doing like a similar thing here where I'm trying to like sort of, yeah, get that texture to move like along with the modulation that I've done in the wavetables. Yeah, but anyway, I'm still figuring it out. Just wanted to share this synth today and let you guys know that I think it's cool, and I'm going to make some more sounds with it this week, I reckon. Anyway, have a great start to your week. More from me very soon. Much love.